Hey guys, it's GameFace and welcome back to episode 4 of my Barcelona career mode. Now in today's episode we're going to be playing some more matches, of course. This game against Getafe to begin today's episode. Then we've got other matches to obviously play. The next one is against, is it Ep4, is that how you pronounce the name? At home. That's another league game for us to get through, as well as a third and final one against Girona, which I believe is some sort of rivalry. I'm pretty sure they're not too far away from Barcelona in real life. So those three games should be quite interesting. Obviously looking forward to getting through those matches and hopefully finding our way to the top of the league come the end of this episode. Obviously currently in 4th position, Brown with 3 points in front of us, but hopefully going to catch them up in today's episode. But before we get into things, if we could try and hit 100 likes on today's episode, I would really appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the channel or if you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button as well down below, and that'd be absolutely fantastic. Really do appreciate all the support on this series and on the videos in general, to be honest. So let's crack on with this first game against Getafe. This is the team I'm going to go with. A very, very strong team. To be honest, the only real changes in there, maybe Dembele coming in, Gomez coming in as well. Other than that, pretty much the starting 11 you'd expect. On the bench, we've got Mascherano, Roberto Paulino, Rafinha, Suarez, De La Feu and Alcesa. Coutinho is still injured, and he has to drop to the reserves purely just so that he can recover for the next game, and it is available. Probably a little bit harsh on him, but I want to try out some other sentiment as well. Iniesta in fantastic form recently, so I think it's important, especially down to his age, that we don't push him too far and make sure that he doesn't get any injuries. He will be available for the next game. He will play the next match as well. But let's crack on with this one and see how he gets on. Hopefully get ourselves 3 points. Okay then, let's go for this game against Getafe. Should obviously be winning this match, of course, and we'll have to wait and see though how we get on. We've had a couple of games where we've not looked at our best at times during this career mode, but I think hopefully that's in the past now. Hopefully we can go ahead and win as many games as possible in the next few matches, and I've got to make sure we put in a good performance as well as get the result in this match. On to Messi. Getafe so far looking very, very open at the back. Messi going to come inside on his left foot as ever. Messi shoots and saves right to the goalkeeper and kept in as well, prevented for a corner. Prevents the corner, and really, really frustrating because a great chance for us there. Rakitic will go again. Messi will follow it up and keep it in, and again cleared. Should already probably be 1-0 up, to be honest. That's a really, really good chance we haven't taken. Suarez. Go on, picks out Messi brilliantly. Messi now into the middle for Rakitic. Has to be a goal, and it is. That's fantastic play. And it's Suarez that kicks it off with a fantastic ball out to Messi. He chests it down, delivers it into Rakitic, who finishes it off as well in the box. What a fantastic bit of play that was as well. Messi wasn't really expecting to get to that one. Gets it on his weaker foot as well. And then on the volley by Rakitic, who's filling in for Suarez. Almost those two swapping positions, allowing Rakitic to get himself into the box and score the opening goal of the game. Really, really good start to the match. Good bit of play there as well. Fully deserved. And 1-0 up. 14 minutes in. Semedo getting forward, starting to really have to throw players forward and try and box them in as much as possible, and will leave us prone to counter-attacks undoubtedly, but winning it back here. Messi still going. Great dribbling as ever from Messi. He's going to shoot and scores. That's the second goal. Not going to stop that sort of powerful strike there from Lionel Messi. And it's 25 minutes in. He adds to the score and now makes it 2-0. Doubles our advantage. And we've now got ourselves well in front here against Getafe. 25 minutes in. Really good play. Suarez is the one that wins it back after we lost the ball initially. Messi keeps hold of it and finishes off. You're not going to save that one, are you, to be honest? Look at the way he hits that one so precisely in the corner. The goalkeeper's got no chance. Complete opposite side of the net. And it's now 2-0. Oh, what a pass. Getafe looking to respond straight away off the post and finishing it off. It's 2-1. They've got themselves a goal back 2 minutes later. What a response that was, straight from kick-off. Literally just went up there, played the ball through, and they were just threw up against our defenders. And hits the post initially, but then gets the rebound. Can't really stop too many of those, to be honest. Such a clinical pass through. Just got to make sure we look back and see exactly how that happened and why that happened, because shouldn't really allow them to get through so easily. Just, I don't know where the defence has gone. Just disintegrated there at the back. And it just allows a pretty simple finish in the end. 2-1, Getafe very much back in this game now. Undeservedly as well, because I'm pretty sure that's their first shot. Suarez. Still going. Suarez getting through now as well. Oh, looks to try and add a third to it. Straight to the goalkeeper, though, saves pretty comfortably. Out for a corner. Rakitic going to play it short. Dembele looking for a delivery. Not seen much of him so far, but it's a fantastic one as well. Had to be punched away. And now will be actually put back into the box and then cleared again. No, it's 2-2. 2 shots, 2 goals for Getafe. 5 minutes left of the first half, and it's 2-2. They're now level somehow. Unbelievable, because we've been absolutely dominating them. I was actually, again, having a little think about maybe changing the difficulty, because we're all over them here, and they've counter-attacked us, and I said that could be an issue for us. It's been proven to be an issue, and they're back on level terms now. 2-2. No idea how this has happened. Go on, Gomez. Oh, what a hit that is. It's 3-2. We're back in front. Gomez scores just before half-time. That's a fantastic strike as that from him. He just had one a little bit earlier, which just got saved very easily by the goalkeeper, as if he hadn't even hit the ball to him, to be honest. He just stood there and caught it very simply, but he's not going to stop that one. It's 3-2 back in front, and just before half-time as well. Fantastic strike from him. Let's watch it back. Really good bit of play, just finds a little bit of space on the edge of the box, doesn't get closed down quick enough, and hits it very, very quickly, very early, and you're not going to be able to stop that. Fantastic strike from Gomez, and the goalkeeper nowhere near it in the end. Look at that. Fantastic. Half-time still in the game 3-2. Obviously fantastic to be in the lead. Shouldn't have conceded 2 goals, though. Don't know what's gone on there. We're just going to have to find a way to outscore the opposition. Currently doing that, of course. But yeah, very, very happy the way that they're playing. They've actually had a couple more shots before the end of the first half, and actually just had 2 shots on target, which have both scored. So they clearly have had a couple of other shots as well, but yeah, only actually 2 of them on target, which both were goals. Can't believe this game's still just 3-2. We should have been miles in front now. Completely in control this match. We just can't seem to get the 4th goal for some reason. Need a bit more of an advantage than what we've currently got. For some reason, the fullbacks have swapped back as well, but Alba will use that now to his advantage. So close, just wide again. Let's make some changes. All 3 changes, Deulofeu, Paulinho and Suarez all to come on. We'll take off Gomez, Dembele and Rakitic, give those guys a rest, and hopefully those changes that I've made is going to freshen things up a little bit and allow us to try and get a 4th goal. Give us a bit more of an advantage than what we've currently got. That's it, got ourselves a 3-2 victory. Never really looked like conceding again, to be honest, and dropping any points there. Very comfortable, very controlled, and should have been much more in terms of goals for us. Should have really gone out there and thrashed them, and shouldn't have really conceded 2 goals either in the first half. But it happened, and we weren't able to get any further in front of them in the second half, unfortunately, but still enough to get ourselves 3 points. A little bit too narrow of a lead for my liking, but of course 3 points we'll happily take. The most important thing is that we're not dropping points here. On to play drills now. These are the exact same plays that we're going to go with again this week. No changes to those. We obviously brought those guys in during the international break. They're going to stay with us, hopefully go up this week, and we have seen some progress here. Ribeiro goes up to 61 overall, and Ferraris there getting a little bit closer to 63 overall. So after a victory there, we've actually ended up going down, now down to 5th somehow after a victory. I think I'm assuming that's to do with goal difference, obviously only gaining 1 on the goal difference there for us. So we've gone down, but we are still on 9 points from a possible 12, so not too bad, obviously losing one of the matches. The first league game of the season was the one that we lost. Assuming Real Madrid still top, yep, they've won every single game, and we're still looking to try and catch them up. Looking forward to playing them actually at some point during this series. On to the next game now against Ep4. This is the side that we're going to go with for the game. It's a Stegen starts in goal, Sambel, Mascherano, Umtiti, and Alba in defence. And we've got Busquets, Rakitic, and Iniesta in midfield, Messi, Suarez, and Deulofeu starting as our front 3. This eventually we've gone with PK on there, just basically to rotate things a little bit. He's going to get rested. He'll play the next match. Roberto starts also on the bench as well. Paulinho, Gomez, Suarez, Dembele, and Alcesa make up the rest of the bench. Let's crack on this game. Let's try and get ourselves 3 points. The aim for this match is to very much thrash them. I want to be aiming for 5 goals really in this game, and hopefully a clean sheet as well. Let's see how we get on. I really want to go out here and absolutely smash Ep4 and try and get ourselves a little bit closer to Real Madrid. But actually, didn't realise how well Ep4 got on so far this season. They've actually got more points than us so far. Maybe 5-0's not realistic. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, well, let's see how we get on playing a team that are actually above us in the league table. Not really expected to say that, to be honest, against Ep4, but let's crack on with the game. Hopefully by the end of the match they won't be in front of us, and we'll have overtaken them with a win here. Let's see how we get on, though. Got to go out there and try and win really comfortably, basically. Got to try and get more than just a goal over them. And let's see whether we can. Yep, we can. 2 minutes in, Messi scores, makes it 1-0. And this is hopefully the start of an absolute thrashing here. We've got to try and start to score a few more goals than what we've done and be a little bit more clinical with our chances. Great start to the match, exactly what we had to do. Iniesta here just coming forward. Playing the pass through to Messi, who slots at home around the keeper, 1-0. Running through again, great chance here for Ep4, and it's saved again by Stegen, who rushes out to try and smother it, and again has to be defended. Another good chance for them. They have actually had 1 or 2 opportunities so far. We've managed to pretty much smother them, all of them, and prevent them from actually creating too many decent chances, but certainly looked a threat at times, and we've got ourselves a chance here. Oh, just a little bit overhit. Was after Suarez to be the target man in the middle. Half-time still remains 1-0. Let's crack on straight away with the second half. Hopefully try and get ourselves a 2nd goal, and then a 5th eventually down the line. Messi running forward, going to cut back inside, still going Messi on his left foot now, or save. Deulofeu looks to follow it up, and actually gets beaten to it by the defender. Messi. Oh, that's beautiful from Messi on his left foot, fantastic. And as always, it's a Messi special, coming inside on his left foot and shooting like that. It's 2-0, 2 goals for Messi, and with 20 minutes left, we're looking to still try and add to the scoreline. hopefully another 3 goals, but maybe a little bit optimistic. Messi obviously onto a hat-trick right now as well. That's a fantastic finish, is that. Just ends up coming in really centrally, but still manages just to find a way to bend it round and into the top left-hand corner, and he's made it 2-0. Fantastic finish. Let's make some changes now, I think, as well. All 3 changes, Dembele, Suarez and Paulinho all to come on. We'll take off Rakitic, Deulofeu and Iniesta to give those sort of guys another rest, who I usually take those guys off, to be honest, just because they usually get quite tired during the matches, so I think it's worthwhile just resting those guys. And yeah, Messi will stay on the pitch, even though he's a little bit tired. He probably won't play in the next game, or if he does, maybe off the bench or something like that. We'll have to wait and see. Go on, Messi. Oh, that was a hat-trick. So close. So close, just rising too much. Paulinho turning his man. Now look for a finesse. Oh, I thought he was going to add to the scoreline again. 6 minutes left, and just still not managing to get a 3rd goal. Hoping to try and keep a clean sheet. That's another objective for this game as well. But I was after more like 5 goals, really. But that's not quite going to happen, I don't think. Try and keep a clean sheet, maybe get a 3rd. That'll probably do me, to be honest. That's it, got ourselves a 2-0 victory. Very happy with that, of course. And it is enough to get ourselves 3 points. There's obviously the fact that, you know, we're not scoring still enough goals. We should have gone out there and probably scored more again. But it's good enough. This time got ourselves a clean sheet as well, and it was more than enough to get ourselves 3 points, so happy in that sense. Hopefully puts the pressure on the teams above us. But with 17 shots, 8 on target, you'd hope for more than just 2 goals. Okay, so on to the final game of today's episode. Let's see how we get on. This is the side I'm going to go with. Obviously, heavily changed team. Got another match to play in about 3 days' time, I think it is, in the Champions League. So we're going to prioritise that, and we're going to make plenty of changes for this game. We've got Ter Stegen starting in goal. We've got Roberto Wallace making his first appearance for us, alongside Mascherano. Dinho at left back. Then we've got Paulinho, Suarez and Rafinha in midfield. Vidal, Dembele and Alcesa there playing as the front 3. So plenty of change, like I said, but this is the bench I've gone with. PK, Semedo, Busquets, Rakitic, Gomez, Deulofeu and Suarez make up the bench. Obviously, a decent bench, I think. There are plenty of different options for us in case we need them. A lot of big names missing out there, like Messi and Iniesta in particular. But let's crack on with this game. Those guys can be rested for the match we have coming up in a few days' time in the Champions League. A little bit more important, I feel, than this match that we have. It is, I think, actually some sort of rivalry between the 2 teams here, though. So still going to get ourselves 3 points, of course. Currently in 4th position. A win here could see us go 3 points behind Real Madrid, who are still winning every single match right now. But we could potentially go 2nd after this game. We'll have to wait and see on the other results. Let's see how we get on for the final game of today's episode. Okay, let's go for this game here against Girona. Let's see how we get on. Hopefully get ourselves the 3 points that we desperately need. A changed team though, so obviously a little bit risky. Trying out a few different players playing for the first time as well, actually. So it should be quite exciting to see how their performances are in this game. Looking forward to hopefully a really good result as well as a good performance from the guys. Let's see how we get on. Got to make sure that we've got plenty of players trying to prove themselves in this match. Rafinha wins it back. That's good. Going to hit it on his left foot here. Oh, hits the bar as well. Thought it was dipping in the back of the net. Really good strike from him, but 4 minutes in, still remains 0-0. Fantastic strike from range. Paulinho to shoot. Oh, thought it was in. Saved, I think, actually, at the end. It must have got some sort of deflection because it's out for a corner. It's going to be Suarez now to deliver. Alcesa maybe looking for a flick on, but headed away as far as Mascherano. Now back out to Suarez, going to try and do exactly the same, but loses it. Oh, no. Got in front. That's all just so fluky, is that. Just simply falls to him on a plate. Don't know how it's happened, really, but he managed to finish it off and make it 1-0. And Girona are now in front. Really, really frustrating that. Defensively, not great. Defending in general, just not fantastic here. Should not really slide in there with Mascherano. Some quick passing, forced them kindly, and they slot it home 1-0. 10 minutes before half-time. Got a bit of a task on our hands now, I think. Lost the clean sheet as well, and so that's just 35 minutes in. Paulinho. Go on, this has got to be a really strong run from him. It's fantastic, it's Paulinho, and he scores. It's 1-1, gets himself the equalising goal. Just too easy, really. Just ran through there. Completely unchallenged. Just had more pace than the defender and slotted it home past the goalkeeper. It's 1-1. Fantastic run for Paulinho, who's actually looked very, very good when he's played at times for us. I'd happily have him in the starting 11, to be honest. He's been that good at times. But obviously, we have a lot of very, very good midfielders in there that he's competing with, and he doesn't get in there based on overall, basically. But in game, he does a fantastic job for us, and you can just see there, fantastic run as well. Slots it home past the keeper, and it's now 1-1. Vidal onto Alcesa, gets sent out wide. Not ideal for him. You have to come all the way back inside. Still going. Alcesa keeps hold of it. Inside to Vidal. Now to Dembele. Still trying to shoot and score, but no, it's over. Half for a corner. Again, must have taken a deflection. Didn't quite see it as it was hit so quickly. Dembele now to try and deliver into the box, and it's going to be punched away. It's half-time, it's 1-1. Got to try and get ourselves in front of the second half. Let's crack on with it straight away, and hopefully get ourselves in front of this team. We should be winning this match, but again, just haven't quite managed to take enough chances. Yes, well played. That's brilliant. Suarez now coming inside, looking for another option. Paulinho is that option. Oh, what a finish that is from Paulinho. How has he managed that? I've no idea, but he's put us in front now as well. And it's now 2-1, a couple of minutes into the second half. Paulinho does it. Brilliant bit of build-up play. Just look at the turn as well. It gets it past the goalkeeper. No idea how the keeper allows it to get past him at his front post. But it's fantastic play nevertheless. Look at this. Just a little pass into Paulinho. He just turns. No stopping that. 2-1. Fantastic. Ball through his Rafinha, makes a great run. It's got to be 3 for Rafinha, it is. Fantastic finish, really precise into the bottom right-hand corner. And we've managed to put ourselves 2 goals in front, making it 3-1. Rafinha gets himself the goal this time round. And we're starting to run away with this game a little bit more. Hopefully going to get ourselves a 4th and then 5th goal in this match. Fantastic run from midfield. Not going to be able to stop that one. Couldn't close it down in time. And again, right into the bottom right-hand corner. Great finish. Go on, ball over the top for Suarez. He's going to try and get there and shoot. Hits the post as well. Thought it was going to be a 4th one. Oh, gotta be a penalty. Terrible foul. No need to do it either as well. Just such a poor decision from the centre-back. It's got to be a penalty. I'm pretty sure it was inside the box. 25 minutes left of this game, and that should be a 4th, well, potentially a 4th goal for us, or at least an opportunity to get a 4th goal if it is inside the box. Let's have a look. Here it is. Can we score it? Let's go with, are we going to target on or off? Off. Okay. Is it going to be Alcesa to step up? Do we have any other options? Surely there's someone better. Yeah, we'll go Dembele instead. Come on, Dembele. Let's see how he gets on. Can he make it 4-1? Dembele, he does. Fantastic finish. 4-1, 25 minutes left of this game. The game is well and truly wrapped up. We'll also look to the bench very shortly as well. Probably should have given it to Paulinho. He'd have had a hat-trick with that goal. But anyway, we've managed to get ourselves a 4th one. Let's make some change, I think, now. And hopefully bring on some players that maybe don't play as much. Although saying that, that's most of the team we already have out. So I think we'll just literally bring on Gomez, take off Suarez, who's booked, and other than that, I don't think we'll make any more changes. 25 minutes to go. Let's see out the rest of the game with this team. That's it. Full victory. Really, really happy with that. Gets us under the 3 points, of course. Hopefully gets a little bit closer to Real Madrid as well. But yeah, very, very happy to have got 4 goals with such a changed team. Especially after the last couple of games where we've had very strong sides out. Not managed to get ourselves as many goals. Still after a 5th, though, in that game, to be totally honest. But again, very happy with it considering the side that we had out. So 4 victory over, I believe, some sort of rival. I'm not so sure how strong a rivalry is, but I know very geographically close. I'm pretty sure the 2 teams. I think Girona, I'm pretty sure they're just outside Barcelona. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there's some sort of rivalry going on between those 2. But as you can see there, 2 shots on target. For them, we had 9, so definitely deserved to win the game. 4-1 as well, so happy with that. And we'll wait and see what the league table looks like. And that puts us into 2nd place, in front of Atletico Madrid. Obviously, a little bit behind Real Madrid at the moment, but that's just 3 points. Got the best goal difference also in the league now as well, which is obviously great to see. Only conceding 4 goals, that's the best in the league, and scoring the most goals as well, 15 as well. So we're getting a little bit closer to Real Madrid. Of course, losing that game has certainly set us back a little bit behind them. 3 points. They've continued to win every single game so far, and yeah, make it a little bit tricky for us to catch them up, but hopefully we do in the next couple of episodes. But that is everything for today's episode. Thank you all so much for watching. If we could try and hit 100 likes on today's episode, I'd really appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the channel, or if you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button down below. That'll be absolutely fantastic. Don't forget, tune in every single day. Uploads are getting a little bit later though, with me being at uni at the moment, so I aim for 6 and 7 PM, but we'll have to wait and see exactly what happens. Originally it was supposed to be 4 PM, but obviously it's not happening at the moment midweek like that. But thank you all so much for sticking around and supporting the channel. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.